Many of us strive for control in our lives, believing that the tighter we hold on, the more we can prevent uncertainty and chaos. Yet what if the opposite were true? What if releasing our grip and allowing the natural flow of life to lead us could bring about greater peace and even success? This concept isn't about giving up on your goals or stopping your efforts. It's about shifting your perspective from one of strict control to one of openness to the possibilities that lie around each corner. Today we'll explore what it truly means to let go and how this can fundamentally change your relationship with the universe and yourself. Letting go is a term that echoes through discussions on meditation retreats and in self-help books, yet it's often misunderstood. Letting go doesn't mean you care less about your outcomes or abandon your responsibilities. It's about releasing the tight grip of how you think things should be and accepting how they are. This approach doesn't minimize your role in your own life, but highlights a different way of interacting with your goals and dreams. It involves less forcing and more flowing, less pushing against the currents of life, and more paddling along with them. In practical terms, letting go means easing the constant worry about the future and reducing the endless what-ifs that cloud your mind. It's about focusing on the present, where you can actually have an impact. It's the practice of focusing more on doing your best at the moment rather than trying to control the next moment, trusting that doing so will bring about the best possible outcomes. This mindset can alleviate a lot of self-imposed pressure and lead to a happier, more content life. The idea of surrendering often brings about images of defeat, but when it comes to personal growth, surrender can be powerful. To surrender in this context means to accept that you may not have all the answers, and that's okay. It's recognizing that sometimes the best way to move forward is to stand back a little and let the universe take the lead. This isn't a passive state. It's an active choice to yield to the bigger picture that we often overlook when we're too focused on minutiae. When you start to surrender, you open yourself up to opportunities that weren't visible before. You allow space for the universe to work its magic, so to speak. Sometimes you'll find that problems solve themselves, new paths open up, and what seemed impossible before begins to unfold naturally before your eyes. This can only happen, but if you allow room for it, if you aren't so fixated on a single route that you overlook the detours that might actually lead you to a scenic overlook. Surrender involves a deep trust in the process of life. It requires believing that there are forces at work that are beyond your immediate perception, and that these forces are aligned with your growth. This trust isn't built overnight. It starts small. It grows with each small act of letting go, with every moment you choose faith over fear. Building trust with the universe begins with the acknowledgement that life is not a series of random events, but a tapestry woven with threads of your actions, thoughts, and universal influence. To start building this trust, focus first on awareness, becoming keenly aware of the subtle yet significant signs all around you. Whether it's the unexpected call that leads to a great opportunity, or the sudden downpour that keeps you inside, where you end up having a significant conversation, these are not mere coincidences. These are the universe's way of nudging you in the right direction. The process of trusting the universe also involves a great deal of reflection. Reflect on times when things didn't go as planned, only to realize later that it was for the best. Such reflections strengthen your trust in the flow of life, reassuring you that there's a larger plan in motion that you might not immediately understand. Cultivating trust requires patience to let events unfold, to wait for the right opportunities, and to see the eventual outcome of your faith. It's like planting a seed and trusting it will grow. You water it, give it sunshine, but ultimately you must wait patiently for it to break through the soil in its own time. As we attempt to embrace a trusting relationship with the universe, we often encounter internal resistance, and this resistance can manifest in various forms: doubt, fear, anxiety, or a compulsive need to control every aspect of our lives. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward overcoming them. Doubt often appears when we're about to make a significant change or decision. It whispers in our ears about all that can go wrong, urging us to revert to our old controlling ways. Fear, on the other hand, paralyzes us. It magnifies potential negative outcomes and stops us from taking any steps forward. Anxiety lurks in our desires to know and control the future, leading us to obsess over every detail and scenario. To combat these forms of resistance, begin with mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches us to live in the present, to accept our current situation without judgment. Practice mindfulness daily through meditation, deep breathing, or simply being fully engaged in whatever you are doing at the moment. This practice helps ease the grip of resistance, allowing you to move more freely with the flow of life. Another effective method is journaling. Write down your fears, doubts, and anxieties. Seeing them on paper can make them less daunting and more manageable. It also provides a physical space to leave these worries behind, helping clear your mind and reaffirm your trust in the universe's plan. When we choose to relax and trust the universe, we unlock a treasure trove of benefits that can enrich our lives in unexpected ways. One of the most immediate benefits is the reduction of stress. By letting go of the need to control every detail, we lower our stress levels significantly, which not only improves our mental health, but also has positive effects on our physical health. Lower stress levels can lead to better sleep, lower blood pressure, and an improved immune system. Another profound benefit is the increase in happiness and satisfaction. When you're not constantly battling against the current, you find more moments of joy in the journey itself. You start appreciating the here and now rather than fixating on future what-ifs. This shift in perspective opens up more space for gratitude, which has been shown to directly increase feelings of happiness and well-being. Additionally, letting go can lead to enhanced creativity. Without the constant pressure to control and predict, your mind is free to explore new ideas and innovative solutions. It becomes easier to think outside the box when you're not confined by fear of the unknown or attachment to specific outcomes. Knowing the benefits of letting go is one thing, but practically implementing this in your daily life can be challenging. Here are some actionable steps to help you start the process of truly letting go and trusting in the flow of the universe. First, begin with setting intentions rather than strict goals. While goals are often rigid and detailed, intentions allow for flexibility and openness to how the result is achieved. For example, instead of setting a goal to get a job in my field by next month, set an intention to find opportunities that align with my career passions and skills. This approach allows for unexpected opportunities that may be even more fitting than what you originally planned. Next, practice saying yes to new opportunities, even if they scare you. Sometimes the universe nudges us out of our comfort zones, and these moments can lead to significant growth. Saying yes doesn't mean being reckless, but rather being open to paths that may initially seem daunting yet promising. Cultivate a habit of reflection. Regular reflection allows you to see how certain situations unfold better when you let go compared to when you try to control them. Reflecting on these can reinforce the benefits of letting go, making it easier to trust the process next time. It's important to acknowledge that the path to fully trusting the universe is not devoid of challenges. Recognizing and overcoming these obstacles is crucial for anyone on this journey. One of the most common challenges is the fear of uncertainty. Letting go often means stepping into the unknown, which can be uncomfortable and frightening. This fear can manifest as a strong resistance to change or an urge to revert to old habits of micromanagement and control. Another challenge is the misconception that letting go means not caring about the outcome. This can lead to confusion and conflict when trying to balance detachment and passion. It's vital to understand that letting go isn't about apathy, but about finding a balance where you do your part diligently and then allow the universe to help you without undue stress or worry. To navigate these challenges, it's beneficial to gradually integrate practices of letting go, starting with small, low situations. For instance, you might begin by relinquishing control over minor plans like a weekend outing and observing how things unfold. This practice helps build the confidence and trust necessary to apply letting go in more significant aspects of life. Adopting a long-term perspective is essential for several reasons. Firstly, it allows us to see beyond the immediate outcomes and understand that each experience, whether perceived as good or bad, is a step towards greater growth and achievement. This viewpoint helps mitigate disappointment when things don't go as planned and enhances joy when they do, recognizing each as part of a broader scheme. A long-term perspective also cultivates patience, a key component in the practice of letting go. With patience, we give ourselves the space to grow at our own pace, without forcing solutions or rushing through life's lessons. This approach acknowledges that some of the best outcomes take time to unfold, and that the universe's timing is often different from our own, but invariably precise in its accuracy for our lives. Maintaining this perspective encourages continuous learning and adaptation. Instead of being rigid and resistant to change, we become agile learners, adapting to life's dynamics and evolving with each new understanding. This adaptability not only makes the journey smoother, but also more enriching, filled with continuous discovery and appreciation for the unfolding adventure. While we draw near to the conclusion of our exploration, it is crucial to reflect on the steps we can take to solidify these practices in our lives. Encouragement comes not just from external sources, but also from within, through affirming our ability to navigate this journey successfully. To effectively integrate a long-term perspective and the practice of letting go into our daily lives, we should begin by setting manageable, intentional actions that reinforce our trust in the universe. Start each day with a moment of gratitude and intention setting, focusing not on specific outcomes, but on the qualities you wish to embody, such as openness, courage, or calmness. Engage regularly in practices that align with releasing control and enhancing trust, such as meditation, spending time in nature, or any activities that connect you deeply with the present moment. These practices not only reinforce a relaxed state of mind, but also connect us more closely with the intuitive wisdom of the universe. Be open to sharing your journey with others. While the specifics of personal experiences are unique, the overarching themes of growth, challenge, and trust are universal. This journey is not just about individual growth, it's about creating a harmonious world where trust, patience, and acceptance are the norm rather than the exception. By adopting these principles, we each contribute to a collective well-being, fostering an environment where peace and fulfillment are accessible to all. If today's discussion resonated with you, or if you believe in the power of letting go and trusting the journey, I encourage you to like this video and share it with others who might benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and guidance on living a more connected and harmonious life.